Hey folks, how you doing? It's Donal McCarthy here, Principal with 311 Realty, bringing you your economic update and housing market update mid-September 2025. I did want to wait until this morning, September 15th. We did have a rate announcement, and of course, as expected very much by all the economists, there was a 90% chance that they would drop drop interest rates, and they did 0.25% down to 2.5% for the overnight lending rate. Now, they did this on the back of certain data. Of course, we were all concerned about inflation, how it might take off with the tariff threat and the tariffs that have been implemented, etc., etc. And inflation did rise. It went from 1.7% in July to 1.9% in August. However, probably not enough of an inflationary upward pressure for the Bank of Canada to maybe backtrack on what everyone is expecting. And furthermore, on top of that, we had unemployment data across Canada was up to 7.1%. In Toronto, it's very, very high. Even though it came down marginally, 0.1%, it's still up at 8.9% unemployment rate. So really the Bank of Canada here feeling they needed to inject some stimulus into the economy, so they dropped that 0.25. Now, how will this affect the housing market? So obviously a rate drop is a good thing. However, one of the things we're not seeing relief in is the bond markets. So we did expect to maybe see some relief. So it remains to be seen what will happen now in the next 4 weeks. Some people are saying wait to close in November because there probably will be fixed rate drops. And of course, your overnight lending rate has dropped already. In terms of where we are in the GTA, let's have a quick look. We had, here we go, in terms of our sales. Sales were down month over month by 15%. They were slightly up year over year. What's more important tellingly here is actually there was an increase in supply. But also what you're not seeing here is active supply is staying in the market. Property staying in the market and not selling was up 22% year over year. And then finally, where are our prices? Funny enough, looking at this chart, our prices are actually, they were lower than they've been in the last 3 years from February through August. So, and I do expect some downward pressure in our housing market moving forward. There you have it, folks. If you need anything at all, 311realtygroup.com, reach out to us. Thank you so much for your time as always.